The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored on behalf of Kellogg's Raisin Bran by Tips on TV.
Okay, during the big game, viewers saw a funny commercial featuring a familiar celebrity. You might have been able to put a face to the name, talking about fiber and digestive health. The timing is noteworthy, with the day after the big game marking often a return to more normal routines. Here to offer some context for us today is registered dietitian Sarah Ludmer. Sarah is the Chief Wellbeing and Sustainable Business Officer at the WK Kellogg Company. Sarah, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, and I'm glad we're talking today. I can see Raisin Bran on your table, one of my favorite things on this planet. Okay, but we're going to go back to the commercial. For anyone who may have missed it, what was that commercial really about?
Yeah, well, 95% of people don't get enough fiber. And you know what? More than half actually think they do get enough fiber. And that creates something called a fiber gap. So what better way to drive awareness than to bring William Shatner with his charm and humor and pair him with a brand like Raisin Bran, one of your favorites, that's going to be a simple, easy solution that you can do to help fill that fiber gap.
95% sounds like an institutional problem, Sarah. So I'm really glad that we're tackling awareness about this. Why does the message of the commercial really land the day after the big game?
You know, timing is everything. And we know after the big game, people are really ready to get back into their normal routines. The hard part is those routines are falling short. People are only getting about 15 grams of the 28 grams of fiber that they need in a day. And those are people that are incorporating in fruits and vegetables regularly. So we wanted to make sure people really understood where else you can find fiber that's going to bring fiber naturally from grains like high fiber cereals and give you that good gut feeling.
What's the biggest misconception people have about fiber besides the fact that they think they're eating more of it than they are?
You know, surprisingly, people still think fiber's quite boring, doesn't taste good, maybe just for old people. But the biggest thing we found was that 30% of Americans just don't even know where to look for it in our foods. And so that's the piece that we really want to make sure you can find foods that are delicious and fix all those barriers you might have in your mind, like high fiber cereals that can be part of every day, not just something in addition.
So if people want to do just one simple thing, where should they start with fiber?
Well, of course, my favorite is breakfast. So you could start your day with a bowl of Raisin Bran. It's going to bring 7 grams of fiber. And then you add in some fruit and you add in some milk, and all of a sudden you are a third of your way to getting that fiber for the day. And in addition to that, you're getting 10 grams of protein, which creates a great fiber protein stack that people love, that delicious crunch and that ice cold milk. Who doesn't want that as part of their routine?
And keeps you feeling full as you head into the day. I like that. Any easy, realistic ways people can add more high fiber cereals into their routine?
Yeah, you know, cereal's superpower is it can go beyond the bowl. And that's what we want to remind people. It is really easy to add many of these cereals into recipes you already do. Something like a parfait. That is an easy, simple way to just add cereal. There's also things like muffins, whether it's bran muffins or even egg souffles, that if you add high fiber cereals, it's going to add some crunch and some fiber. And the other place is snacking. We know that if you take something like Frosted Mini Wheats, put it in a baggie with some nuts and some dried cherries, your kids are going to love it, and it's a great way to get fiber in all the time. And if you want to indulge at night, my personal favorite, I love my scoop of chocolate ice cream, but I add my all bran on top for a little crunch, and I fill my fiber gap for the day.
Oh, it's clever. I would also say we're not against eating cereal at night as kind of a fourth meal, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Packed with lots of good nutrients and really delicious.
Sounds good to me. Where can we go for more information today, Sarah?
Sure thing. You can learn more about how cereal makes eating well easy at WKKellogg.com. And remember, it's fiber time, and it's time to get that good gut feeling with high fiber cereals.
All right, delicious stuff on offer. We appreciate your time, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored on behalf of Kellogg's Raisin Bran by Tips on TV.